Today I'm going to be doing something totally different. Taking a break from normal box building and building something that only resembles a box in that it has but 3 sides. For a box with only 3 sides is not a box at all. If you were to ask Google what a box with 3 sides is called, it would tell you it's a triangle. Well, that's not what we're doing. My name ain't Link, and we ain't building a Triforce. My name is Danny, and I build boxes. So this build is right up my alley because I can employ all the usual techniques to construct an arm table. Yes, that's right, an arm table. It's a table for the arm of your couch. This is a fairly simple build. I cut 3 pieces of wood, glue them together, and we're done. So you might ask yourself, why the hell am I watching this video? Well, there are 2 reasons. It's either because you know me and I told you to watch it to get views, in which case, hi Mom, or the algorithm sent you here. And if you're the latter, then I wouldn't question it. Just sit back and let the algorithm force feed you content. If you happen to look down and check the time remaining on this video, you might be confused about how I'm going to fill this time building a simple 3-sided box. I suppose I could go into excruciating detail about every single aspect of the building process, and perhaps lay down a bit of knowledge about the origins of trees. Or maybe I could fill the time begging you to like and subscribe. But I'm not going to do that. You already know that you should like and subscribe, so I'm not going to tell you. If you want to like and subscribe, then you're going to do it. Me asking you to like and subscribe isn't going to make you magically like and subscribe. And there you have it. The dust is settled and my 3-sided box is complete. I can wipe the sweat from my brow, dust myself off, and pat myself on the back and say, good job. The work you've done here has been commendable, and you will earn the respect of your peers and colleagues alike. But alas, the dust has not yet begun to settle. Congratulatory back-patting must wait, for now the real fun begins. What's that I'm drawing, you ask? Is it a recreation of the Sistine Chapel, or perhaps my rendition of the Mona Lisa? Is it melting clocks or a starry night? Not even close. Although it may look like my art skills transcend space and time, and make Da Vinci look like he was trying to paint with 2 broken hands while riding a washing machine, you would in fact be wrong. I am just drawing some squiggly lines on a board. But it's those squiggly lines that are going to transform this simple 3-sided box into something much more, while simultaneously causing me pain and bringing into question the choices that have led me down this path of peril and misfortune. Yes, you guessed it. I'm going to take those lines on a walk straight into the 3rd dimension. For a line can only be looked at to be appreciated. But it's in that 3rd dimension that we get to break that rule. Now we're not just enjoying with our eyes. Your eyes and 17,000 nerve endings are experiencing something together. And it's this union of sight and touch that I'm trying to invoke. And as the lines get deeper, the tools get bigger. As we all know, it's the largest of tools that create the deepest of lines, and get the job done much better. Contrary to popular belief, spending a whole lot of time in this area isn't ideal. It can cost you time and money, wear and tear on your tool. So it's best to get in and get out as fast as possible, and move on to the most time-consuming part of the process. I'm going to refrain from making innuendo jokes from here on out. Well, because you can see why. But this is where we separate the men from the boys, the wheat from the chaff, the mashed potatoes from the gravy. Yes, my friends, this is sanding. The path of pain, peril, and misfortune of which I previously spoke is in front of me now. I have walked this path many times before. It's always the same. It's like walking uphill with a pebble in your shoe. Oh, you try to sit down on a rock, turn your shoe upside down, and shake it like you were a mixologist trying to make the perfect martini for Sean Connery. Only to find out that the rock you sat down on was covered in ants. So now you have to de-pant and do that weird dance trying to get them off, At the same time, a family of 4 comes around the corner and sees you with your pants around your ankles. Oh, you try to explain what happened, but they are not buying it. All this to find out that the pebble was still in your shoe. You know, that path. Alas, a light at the end of the tunnel. But that light is soon accompanied by the sound of a horn, because you realize the light is a train, and the surrounding darkness is indeed a tunnel, a train tunnel, of which there is no escape. Because a couch has 2 arms, and therefore you must make 2 3-sided boxes with 3-dimensional squiggly lines in them. But then you have a brief moment of serenity, because you decide to let the train hit you, for that train is time, and this is how you've decided to spend it.
I got you.
That would have been a great place to end the video, but we're not done yet. The most satisfying part of the process is nigh. Not only because it's the end, but because we get to see what secrets this wood has been hiding this whole time. The finishing process brings out the natural beauty of the wood, and all the work we put into it is now accentuated by the grain pattern. Yes, my friends, it's been a path fraught with peril and heartache. But it's a path I would gladly walk 1,000 times, with endless amounts of pebbles in my shoes. Because it's the most winding and difficult paths that lead to the most breathtaking places. The most amazing and beautiful things in life don't come easy. You have to work for them. And in the end, I think it's that amount of work that you put into it is what you're truly proud of. Thanks for watching.